Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
Knox Pro, Rikishi's promotion in Sun Valley, California, and they were running a show. One of our readers was at the show, and he didn't know what was going on. They were just, you know, what happened. It's this Roger Jackson is Rampage's son. I think he's 25 years old, 24 years old, and he was filming everything for his social media stuff, which actually makes it look even worse. But anyway, one of the things they were doing, I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a wrestler who's been around for a long time.
I can actually tell you what happened. So before the show, he was in the back, and he had his camera. And so this fella, Psycho Stu, you know, Stuart Smith. He apparently, at first, thought that Raja was a wrestler because he was back there, and there was a camera filming. And so I guess he presumed that, you know, this guy's a worker. And so they had some conversation, and he said something like, "Do you know me?" And Raja said no. And he goes, "You don't know me?" And he'd been drinking a beer. And so he took the beer can, and he, like, did kind of a worked beer can smash on Raja's head. So, of course, Raja's furious. This guy hit him with this beer can. And so, you know, everyone starts kind of getting in because they can see this guy's hot. And they're explaining to Stu, this guy, he's not a worker, he's not one of the wrestlers, and you know, Stu apologizes. He offers a handshake, and at first, like, Raj doesn't want to shake his hand, and you know, Stu says he's sorry and offers a handshake, and Raj doesn't want to shake his hand, and you know, I don't know who it was, but somebody starts explaining to Raja that, you know, why don't we'll turn this into something, and
want to turn it into an angle.
You know, and he says, you know, we'll talk about getting you involved in his match, okay? So then, you know, as soon as he hears that he's going to get involved, then he shakes the guy's hand. And, you know, Stu apologizes, and it appears everything's going to be all right. So then this guy, AJ Mana, and all of this, like, this is not just like we're telling the story. This is all on film. The entire 2 hours he filmed for his social media, and it's still online right now. I mean, you can go up and watch all of this for yourself. And this AJ basically tells him that he's going to get a receipt. Just go in there and get your receipt. And, you know, for the next 2 hours, you know, Rampage's son, I mean, he's filming himself the entire time. And he's going online, he's on social media, and all the people that are watching the stream are telling him, like, you know, you can't take this, you've got to go in, and like, he's getting hotter and hotter. And then, you know,
he said he's going in there and he's going to punch him for real.
Yeah.
I'm going to punch him until they pull me off.
Yes.
Is what he said.
Yes. And so, you know, the spot happens, and, you know, he hits the ring, and he grabs Stu, and he gives him like he just picks him up like a MMA. He's going for like a double leg. He slams him like right on the back of this guy's head. He looks like he's knocked out from the slam. And then, you know, Raja jumps on him and hits like 20 punches. Just boom, boom, hard, right to the face.
21 punches right to the head. He was knocked out at the latest by the first one. If he wasn't knocked out by the slam, the first punch knocked out. He was motionless. It wasn't like he's fighting back. This guy's motionless, getting 21 punches to the head, you know, boom, 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 like in just a matter of seconds.
And there's like a bunch of wrestlers in there, and, you know, when you're watching it and you know what happened, and I've seen people online, they're like, why didn't these guys jump in? Why didn't they jump in? And it's like, you know what happened, and you're watching it. So yes, it seems like an eternity he's getting hit, but like, I don't think anybody in the ring had any idea what was going on. And like, if you actually time it, it's not very long before, you know, the first guy tries to pull him off and is unsuccessful. And then, you know, eventually they're all in there. But I mean, it's just, I'm sure they all saw it and just were in shock, like, what is happening here? And then eventually they all jump in and they all grab him and they pull him off. And, you know, Stu's lying there, blood coming out of his ears and his face. And they got Raj. And Raj is still filming all of this. He films himself going into the parking lot. He films himself getting the call where they say that they can't wake this guy up. He's flatlined. He films himself getting into the car. He films, I mean, he's all of this. It's all up there right now. And, yeah, I mean, apparently, you know, one of the wrestlers there said that Stu actually has gone home He said he's missing a lot of teeth. Said he was choking on his teeth and his own blood. And but he did apparently go home from the hospital, so that's at least good news. But I guess the LAPD is investigating, and
It should.
I mean, they've got the entire video.
This was horrendous.
Yeah, just it was. I mean, I got some quotes here from. There was an article. There's been a bunch of articles out about this. There probably will be a lot more tomorrow, but. Let's see. Okay, this was TMZ. Douglas Mallow, who was one of the guys that intervened, told USA Today that Smith was awake, talking on Sunday. He had broken bones in his face and lost, quote, a lot of teeth. He was choking on his own blood and teeth. Somebody reminded me there's kids there. I was like, oh, my God. He confirmed.
There were kids there. You know, Stu's mom was there.
Yeah.
Which must have been, I mean,
horrifying.
Unbelievably horrific. Yeah. I mean, the fans who were there didn't have any idea what was going on. And then, like, after it happened, like there were supposed to be 4 matches left on the show, and they just told everyone leave, because the guy's laying there and they couldn't get him up. So they basically canceled the rest of the show. And the people leaving they had no idea what was going on.
So, yeah, he also reported on Reddit, Stu's awake and going home. That was 14 hours ago. Mm-hmm. So that was the update yesterday. And, yes, the entire 2 hour, I mean, every part of it, the beer can spot, the apology, him sitting there watching the show and reading the chat for an hour and getting all fired up, and it's all on Kick. And the Kick stream is up on YouTube, and yeah, I mean, this is one of those where, like, it's all, like, every last single bit of it you can go watch yourself. It's all, I mean, it's completely crazy. Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store, all of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees, F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.